tough. Like for me personally, this was my 3rd year in a row of like dieting down for contest prep. I started competing in 2015. I didn't end up competing that year. I dieted down again in 2016 and 2017. So after 3 years of competing every single year, my body just needs a break.
Once you come out of that caloric deficit, your body is beat up, and you don't realize it until you start trying to normalize things. So adding food back in, reducing your cardio, and trying to increase strength in the gym. And it's actually really crazy how much of a toll dieting, it doesn't just have to be for bodybuilding, even people who are dieting just for fat loss purposes, how much a toll it really takes on your body. And sometimes you just gotta listen to your body even though you might not feel like it. So you just want to kind of push through, but sometimes that's not the answer.
Yeah, and I think too, especially for us, like, you know, when you're so goal driven competing, when you come out of that contest prep and you're not, you know, you don't really have any goals. Like I don't personally plan on competing for another 2 or 3 years. So
I think that's the biggest thing, is just realizing that everything that we're trying to accomplish, whether it's to lose weight, put on some muscle, diet down for show, compete in powerlifting, it's all about finding that balance, because we all still have to live, we still have to work, we still have to eat, we have to take care of our family. But I think implementing an all or nothing mindset is the best way to not be able to accomplish all of those things. Well, if you guys have questions, just comment them down below, but we're gonna get into a discussion, good carbs versus bad carbs.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. We want to talk about good carbs and bad carbs in regards to your satiety and your body composition. Every single month we do a Facebook Live Q&A kind of discussion with our Natty Hour squad, that's what we call them. And this is something that we like to do every single month in just our private Facebook group. We find that it's a good way for people to connect, people to ask questions, clarify, and learn something. Typically, Kyle and I have like a topic of discussion. So we teach something and then we do a Q&A afterwards. So our friends are in town from PG. We're going to hang out with them.
How's everything else? How's the life there, is he?
It's good.
Yeah?
School.
Yeah, how's school going for it?
I think good. I haven't seen it really.
No? No, we'll shoot that after. Okay, so I want you like walking towards me, like the bottle walk. Yeah.
I just wanna hold you.
You gotta go further back. I'm trying to get a full frame shot.
That's not how you normally walk.
What? How do I normally walk?
Like this.
Yeah, no, like she's actually like trying to do this. Get a half on, just like that.
Where are we going?
Walking now this way.
I'm holding this thing.
So in my last video, I had a couple of people ask me to do like a behind the scenes of when I take my photos in my videos. So I'll save my video one for next time, but today is kind of behind the scenes, how we take our photos. So right now we're at UBCO, which is the university in Kelowna, and we're just kind of scouting different areas. It's really crappy outside, it's raining, so it doesn't really make it a whole lot of fun to shoot photos, but we're just gonna try and get just a couple of shots for the gram. So first thing I should note from this photo shoot is we did not last very long. It's raining outside and it's just not a fun time to take photos, but despite the rain, the overall atmosphere of outside, it's dark, it's gloomy, is actually a perfect time to take photos. typically if it's like super sunny outside, it's going to be way too overexposed. So even though it's kind of crummy outside, so something that I want to do is I just want to quickly tell you guys our thought process when we're taking photos. I'm not going to be telling you how I edit my photos in this video. If that is something that you guys are interested in, let me know in the comments down below and I will give you a tutorial of how I edit my photos.
Hey, can you do that thing again where you put your hand in your hair? Yeah, there you go. That's a nice photo.
I honestly just use Lightroom and I play with the different settings to kind of tweak it to how I like. There are definitely much better Lightroom tutorials out there that you can actually learn something from. So we have an overall theme for our Instagram account, so that is a big decision maker when we are deciding on what photos to take. So the first one here, we found a really nice sidewalk and the beautiful trees. So you always want to kind of think about the things around you. So you can do a couple things. You can do some portraits or you can do some full frames. What we were looking for when we came to this photo was something that's going to be very nice and bright. So as you can see, the sidewalk, the back of the building, but then there's some beautiful colors too with the trees. So it's a beautiful composition. We try to focus on when we're taking full frame photos is making sure that your entire body is in the photo, and you can actually crop it to make sure that you're centered in the photo. Now, I don't think that you always need to be centered. There are some really amazing pictures where you're off center, you're to the side, up and down, stuff like that. So it's a great way to just kind of be creative. And then the next one, we found this really awesome staircase. Again, we really liked the colors in the background. The stairs really allow us to kind of brighten up the photo, make it a little bit more white, trying to apply a consistent theme here. So as you can see, there is a consistent theme with the colors, the ground, and stuff like that. For this one, we did a couple of full frame shots for Kyle. Now, since we are doing separate Instagram accounts, we don't like to have the same photos, so we are in the same spot, but the photos, as you can tell from his and mine, are completely different. So it'd be kind of hard to tell if they were in the same spot because it's not the same composition, it's not the same pose, it's not the same photo essentially. So for Kyle with his full frame, and then me, mine is more of a portrait. So something that we try to focus on when we're taking photos, maybe we'll take like maybe 3 or 4 in the same spot, and after about 1 or 2 shots, we'll switch up our position. So look a different way, smile, not smile, do blue steel, not blue steel, something like that. That's gonna actually just give you some variety in deciding what photo you like best. And then the last spot here, again, we're actually in the same spot, but 2 very different photos. We found a really nice brick wall, so it was a really nice backdrop. Again, we can kind of play with the colors a little bit because we didn't really want to keep a red theme. We're trying to go with the more gray and white theme, as you can tell from the sidewalk photo. So with the brick background, it's very easy to manipulate in Lightroom to kind of get more of the end product that we're looking for. So again, with this one, I think we're just doing a couple of portrait shots for Kyle, and then for me, I have more full frames where I'm sitting on the ledge. And the same concept here where we're just kind of switching up how we're positioning ourselves. And that is about it for today's voiceover. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we're calling it. It was really helpful to have this guy. Where is he? Not that guy.
This guy.
This guy.
Hit your boyfriend in the nuts.
Okay, please do.
Like, seriously.
Okay.
He's gonna go down.
Just make sure I can still have babies, okay?
Don't worry.
Let's go. Hey, what?
Nothing. Prince George come visit us this weekend. They actually were here to get their car serviced, but typically they go to Vancouver. They decided to come to Kelowna instead and visit us, which was really nice. Kyle and I really needed that. We decided to kind of take the day off yesterday. Yeah, we shot some pictures, but normally we will do a bunch of our content creation. I do my check-in Saturday night. We just really needed to see some of our friends. It's just been kind of him and I since we've been in Kelowna, so we left a lot of friends behind, so we've been missing them a lot lately, so it was really nice to see them. We decided to take the night off. We hung out with them all day, went out for dinner. I think it's important to be adaptive like that and to make time for things that are important. Yeah, work's important and we're really kind of grinding right now to try to get where we want to be, but you gotta find that balance too and make time for the people who are important in your lives. So having said that, it's the next day and I have a hot date with my couch, Netflix, and my computer. So nice, chill, relaxed Sunday. Having said that, I hope you guys found this video helpful in regards to photography. Let me know in the comments down below if this is something you want to see on a continuous basis. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks you guys. Make sure you guys like, you comment, and subscribe. See ya in the next one.